everyone was like, you're playing the last match, you go with a medal or you go empty hand. I know that mentality of coaches who have chai, but khel yaar, koi baat nahi. Coaching is my passion.
Vinesh Phogat incident, what do you feel?
They snatched it from here. She is like a real fighter. Every team got their weapons. Bomb se kisi ko maro ya bandook se marna important hai.
India, as we all know, is not short of cricket legends. Our cricketing heroes are household names, but not so much in Indian hockey. And that could, however, be changing after India won a bronze at the Paris Olympics, after another bronze in Tokyo. And one name that stands out in the Indian team is PR Sreejesh. The Indian goalkeeper, who came to epitomize the resurgence of Indian hockey, announced his retirement just before heading to Paris. Sreejesh is a native of Kerala, which is not exactly the hotbed of hockey. In fact, he took up hockey only because it allowed him to get grace marks in board exams. And once in the team, he took up goalkeeping because he didn't have to run too much. And he said he hated running at the time. Sreejesh made his India debut at the 2006 South Asian Games. And then he went on to play in 4 Olympics, 3 Commonwealth Games, and 3 World Cups. He was also part of the Indian team which won the gold in the 2023 and 2014 Asian Games, as well as the silver in the 2022 Commonwealth Games. It is our privilege to host the stalwart of Indian hockey at PTI's headquarters today. Sreejesh, thanks for being with us and welcome to PTI's show at 4 Parliament Street. Sreejesh, wow, what a career, 336 international matches, 4 Olympics, Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, World Cups, and you have been the face of the resurgence of Indian hockey. You are the senior most player. We came this close, not just to silver, but I think to gold. We could have won the gold. Yes. So what was the mood like in the dressing room before you went for the bronze match? Because the level of enthusiasm would have come down?
Never. I think in that team, almost 11 members already played the same scenario before, and this was like a second opportunity. But definitely, before leaving to Paris, the team had that kind of confidence that, okay, this team is capable to win either silver or gold for sure. So we went there with that confidence, and throughout the tournament, I think we didn't go like this. We just gradually step up into that competition mode. So before we playing the bronze medal match, we had a very good talk in the dressing room, and everyone was like, okay, it's the last chance. You're playing the last match and you go with a medal or you go empty hand. So it's up to you. Just play your game, and no pressure, no, what is this? No, we are not forcing anyone anything. They just played their game and things falls in the right place at the right time.
So even though there was disappointment at missing out on the bigger one, yes, the morale was very high and the confidence level was very high, you're saying?
Yes. I think that's the worst part or the best part, because if you win in the semi-finals, automatically you feel it like you got a medal, either silver or a gold. So your mental stability, it's a stage. It will be like more comfort zone rather than those who are going to play the third match, because one team is going to get a bronze medal, the other one is going home with an empty hand. So that's the difference. So again, another 2 days, you just need to focus in the same way. You just need to recover yourself in the proper way. You are working on your matches, your videos, individual videos, defenders videos. So you go through all the procedure once again, and you are bouncing back. But yes, definitely, it's Olympics bronze medal match. There will be pressure for sure. It's not an easy task. I see, it's quite easy for me to say it now, and I know that none of you can reach that level with the thinking way, because getting a medal here, going home without a medal here, just imagine how pressure it is.
Can we see the medal?
For sure. So say this is the one. So it's it's like we always say is like you are carrying a piece of history, so but you are carrying piece of two histories. So there is a piece of Eiffel Tower in this. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Now, you know, Indian hockey is synonymous with a few names: Pillai, Balbir Singh Senior, Dhyan Chand, and now Sreejesh. Your name will be in that pantheon. How does it feel to be in that league?
It is not easy. It is not easy at all, because when you are getting into that senior role, when you are getting into that limelight thing, it's your responsibility grew a lot. It's getting higher, because your responsibility is not only to perform for your country, your responsibility to the juniors, to develop them, to help the leaders to become a better leader, to support the coaching staff. You are going to be an mediator in between the players and the coaching staff, and you are getting into a show of a spokesperson for your team, and you become an ambassador of your country. So whatever things you do, you should be an example for others. So it is not going to be an easy thing. I mean, now I am saying this after that quarterfinal match, I felt it like somewhere I was doing my job. You know, being a goalkeeper, I was saving the ball, but being a senior player, I was giving an example to the youngsters that this is the time, the pressure situation. Being a senior most player, you just need to step up, raise your level up, do your best job, showcase that, okay, this is what we should do when the tough situation comes. Support the youngsters, even they make mistakes, I am there to save that balls. When I make a mistake, there are forwards who is there to try to score a goal. So I think when you are going higher, the responsibility goes higher. Yeah.
There's a question from one of your fans on Twitter, because we had told all your fans that you're coming here. So the question is that as a goalkeeper, there's a lot of pressure on you because you seem to be defending a lot of penalty corners. Are we somehow lacking in making space for field goals? Are we not doing enough in that department?
Sir, it's depending. Every team got their weapons, so they balance. I mean, example, आप बॉम्ब से किसी को मारो या बंदूक से मारना important है. So every team got their specialty with that. So beforehand we know that we got a weapon like Harman, and the forwards, our coach also demanding that at least four PCs in a quarter, so at least 12 PCs in a match. That is the basics we demands from the forwards. So most of the times when the forwards get into the zone, the first thought comes into their mind is like, okay, just go for a PC, because that's what we are good at. I mean, I'm not saying that okay, our forwards are not good enough to score goals. We score a couple of goals in the normal field goal as well. And second thing is like when you are having a very good opportunity to score through penalty corners, why should we waste an opportunity? So that is something which. But if you are taking it to the next level, okay, Indian hockey team, if we wanted to win Olympic medals, definitely we need to score more field goals as well, because defense got some limitations. I mean, definitely we should not, I should not say this, but we are not Germany who can defend one goal for 60 minutes. They are really good with that because their discipline, their culture, their style of game is totally different than us. So I strongly believe that yes, we defense make mistakes, we concede goals, but we need to sharpen our forwards to score more goals so that we defense get more comfort in our zone to play our own game.
In your formative years in Kerala, football and athletics were popular, and we never had that legacy of hockey like Punjab and Odisha had. So how difficult it was for you to convince your family that you are going to make a career in hockey?
See, I never told them that I'm going to make a career in hockey. I told them that, okay, let me play this game for 3 years. So I was a decent student when I was in my school, and when I joined my sports school, so then automatically the mind changed into sport, like education or sport. I feel like, okay, till 8th standard you were like top 3, and now when it comes to game, you started to enjoy that. Then I started to doubt myself, if I go like this, whether I'm going to pass the board exam or not. So the first thing came to my mind, what is the easiest way to get 60 mark in the board exams? So in Kerala, we do have a system like, if you play for Kerala state team under 16 or under 21 or under 17, you get 60 mark in board exams. So that's how I choose this game, preferable. I mean, that's the main reason behind that. But when I started to play this, my parents, the first concern for my parents is like about my future, whether am I going to get a job or not, because you are in Kerala, education means job. So if you get a degree, you will get a job. And if you play football, there are football teams with the bank or state government, you get a job. If it's volleyball, same way, you get a state team or a bank team, or you get a job in the government. So my parents were more concerned about that, about my future. If you play hockey, are you going to get a job? So I said, let me play this game for 3 years. If I didn't do anything, then I'll jump, I'll change the game. So we do have options. In my sports school, we had football, volleyball, basketball, hockey, athletics. Definitely athletics is not my choice, but still I had a choice. Then they said, okay, let's go. But as a kid, I took a decision and it was on me now. I mean, it is on me now. So I need to make sure that, okay, my decision, I want to make sure that my decisions are right. So I worked hard and Paki, rest is lucky.
So from choosing sport to get grace marks in board exams, to 336 caps, 2 Olympic medals, 2 Asian Games gold medals, Commonwealth Games gold medals, and becoming the wall of Indian hockey, how do you see this journey?
Oh, the journey is tough. It's really tough. I think I didn't had choices. Maybe that's the one reason I'm here. If I had any choice in my life, I maybe I maybe end my career long back. Because one thing is like once I started to play in the junior level, I got a job in IOB, Indian Overseas Bank, Chennai. So I started to play for Tamil Nadu then on. Then what happens again? You get 6,000 rupees salary as I joined as a clerk. So what is next? So promotion. So what you need to do? You need to perform. You need to win medals. Then you get a promotion. So in the Junior Asia Cup 2008, we won gold medal in Hyderabad. And I went back with that medal and I met the CMD and CMD said, oh, great job. We're supposed to sponsor this event, but we couldn't do that. But we are so happy you won it. Okay, with this pleasure, we are promoting you as an assistant manager. I was like, oh, this is good. Because you're winning a medal and you're getting a promotion. And from 6,000 salary, straight away you're getting 40,000 salary. Wow. Being a bachelor person, that is a good thing. Simultaneously, I was in a relationship that time. So in Kerala, when you are approaching the girl's father, you should showcase that, okay, I'm financially secure. So these all things are going to be there. And Indian culture, your parents are staying with you, so you need to take care of them. So I felt like, okay, this job is really good. You are getting good. Then the greedy mind started to work. Mallus, always calculate. So I thought, okay, I got an out of 10 promotion. So let's see if I get one more medal, whether they're going to promote me or not. So I always try to chase something to achieve here in hockey. So that's how become, when I got an opportunity in the senior team, I started to play there. Then I got an opportunity to play the Olympic Games. So I was like, oh, it's good. Because I never dreamed about these all things. It's all came on the way, on this journey. And then what you should say? So that time, Olympic means a surname. In those days, it was a talk like Sri. You study, you get doctorate. So you write doctor or engineer, lawyer, whatever things you like it, you get a surname. But Olympians in sports, Olympics is the only platform where you take like a surname. So I said, going to Olympics to get a surname. So that was in 2012, that was a scenario. Then humiliation, lot of things happened after that disaster in 2012 London Olympics. From there, getting into Asian Games, gold medal, Commonwealth Games, silver medal, then getting into the serious note. It's like, okay, now we need to achieve a lot. So I think the journey was not really easy to reach where I am standing now, because there are a lot of up and downs. If I elaborate, this night is not sufficient, I guess.
So Sri, to shift the focus from the hockey arena to the family arena, you partially addressed my question. how did you meet your wife, Anisha?
She's also a sportswoman.
Yes.
right?
And she also long jumper, I
Yes.
think. Yes.
So in Jiviraja Sports School, we do have a system like 8th, 9th, 10th. That's a school category. Then 11th, 12th, that's higher secondary. And so every year there is a weed out. So I finished my 8th and I joined the 9th standard. So that's a couple of athletes got weed out. So the coaches, what they do, they can pick up the best talented players into the school. So one of our athletic coach picked her and she joined Jiviraja Sports School in 2001. And that's time I met her for the first time. Then, you know, okay, there is one more thing. So when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of love stories, movies, you know, college gang movies and all a lot. So the first inspiration for me to join a hostel is like staying away, enjoying with friends in the hostel, love, and third thing is like bunk the class and go for movies. So that was my intention to join the hostel, not the sports. And she joined our school. So as I mentioned before, I was a bright student. So I was top in that class. Okay, till the time she came, I was the superstar, the right hand of all the teachers. I was like pet for everyone. And she came and she was like brighter than me. She is scoring 50 after 50, 49, 48. And I was like average 35, 42. This was my score. So I started to hate her. Definitely, we become enemies. And you know that story. That's how it works. So, yes.
One family link question. In this Paris Olympics, you carried 3 special hockey sticks.
Yes.
2 of them had the names of your kids. One of them had the name of your wife.
Yes.
The wife's, whose name the hockey stick was reserved for the penalty shootout, which is a do or die moment in a game. Any particular secret?
Okay. आप भी हस्बैंड हो, आपको भी पता है.
आपको कैसे मालूम वो हस्बैंड है?
इसलिए क्वेश्चन आ रहा है ना. See sir, बच्चा लोगों को हमेशा साथ में रखना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. So this is one thing is really important in a match, like you like one stick, so which is like you have that feel of that stick. So I never change the grip of the stick. I don't do anything with my stick. So once I started to train, I just keep the stick just like that. So option is like, okay, आपका कौन सा eyes, which eyes you likes more? You can't say it, right? So my son, daughter, okay, then I got 2 sticks. Okay, I said, okay, this is the one thing, but you got only one heart. So this is the way I told her. Okay, so I said, shootout. When it comes to shootout, okay, there is no choice. You only have one stick and you are going with that. But on the matches, you can change it. So easiest way, what I thought is like, okay, let's go with the kids. Give them an opportunity saying that, okay, kid, I'm pink one, my daughter like pink. So I choose pink color for her, and my son like blue color, so I choose blue color for him. And yeah, then they started to have debates. My papa likes me more, that's why he's playing with pink color. And my son, whenever I call, my son used to tell that, Papa, why you're not using my stick? You should use my stick. So, but when I get that feel, I feel like, okay, when I pick up one stick, I feel like, okay, this stick is good today, I will go with that. And most of the time I played with my pink stick. But in the finals, I choose to play with both. And back to your question, sir, shootout, you don't have choices. Okay. Once you're married, you have to be with her. But it's a shootout stick. The third option is like shootout stick, so I pick her up for the stick.
Yeah, if you didn't use that stick, there would have been shootout at home then.
So for sure. Sure, but I see, being a goalkeeper, I never wanted to finish a game into shootouts, because eventually that pressure comes on the goalkeeper. The entire pressure comes on goalkeeper, but the players also runs a very crucial role in that, because when the players keep on scoring, you get confidence. That's what it happens with me. If one of 2 missed in the first 2, then that would have added extra pressure on me. But the first 2 shooter, they score, third one they missed. Now we are in the rhythm. Now our players get pressure beat, but still they're in a comfort zone. Okay, Sreejesh एक save किया, okay, एक और save करेगा. Then I save the second one, then it's like, okay, now the game is over. So it's almost like a give and take policy.
जब आप सेव करते हैं, is it especially in this shootout. Is there a strategy or is it pure luck?
Sir, I don't overwork on shootouts, but I do works on the penalty corner defense. I watch a lot of videos. I individually, collectively, and individual flickers. We do plans for them. But shootouts, I always feel like it's my not reflexes. It's my feeling. So what I feel that time, I just do that because you get that instinct feeling like, okay, intuition, says, okay, you should do this, and I just follow that. But sometimes it's works, sometimes it's wrong. So when it's work, you people call it luck. When I miss it, you say Sreejesh is getting older. So that's what you mentioned it. So
Before that bronze medal match, you spent a few minutes alone on the pitch, taking a feel of the ground and the post as well. What was going on in your mind at that time, that last match?
see, so before the bronze medal match, the team centrally, the last 2 days were talking about the bronze medal match and all these things. But for me, the main thing was going through my mind was like, that is going to be my last match. And last 24 years, I'm doing the same thing every day. I just wake up, go training, come back, sleep, eat, again go for training, come back, meetings, recoveries. Everything's what you do, it's for your performance and your game. And and for the last time when I stepped on that field, I felt like, what is next? I didn't know. And I was going through a lot of emotions, even the previous night and even after semis. It's about, I don't know, I started to miss this game a lot. So I wanted to get back into the normal Sreejesh. So I do have my own way to warm up, to focus, things I keep on thinking about during that warm up or before that. So I was not able to do that day. I was like, people used to come and say, so, okay, good luck, Sri, last match, enjoy. So I was not listening that good luck. I was listening that last match. So that was putting me into a different emotion. So and being a senior most, being a goalkeeper, I know that this emotion is going to distract me, and that is not good for my game. So I took time. I went on the field. I stand in the center line. I looked at both the goalposts. Then I walked to one goalpost. I sat there, and I said, Sri, just get out from your emotion. No, that's what. So see, in my team, I don't think there is someone who can come and tell me that, because no one is experienced enough like me to come and says, no, get back. So I was, teaching, or I was guiding myself that, Sri, you need to get out from there. Then I started to imagine what all things I used to do before a match. I used to think about the penalty corners, what they do, who is the best player, how they score, what is their strength, and what is my weakness, and what they are going to do against me. So that all things started to come into my mind. Then I feel like, Sachin Sinbhai always says he used to get a butterflies in his stomach before a match. So I started to create that butterflies. I started to put myself under pressure so that my heart rate goes high. Then when I started to get that, I said, okay, now you are on a track. Then I started to warm up. So I took that time to get back into my aura to perform my normal game.
Because you need the adrenaline to sharpen your mind.
Yes,
right?
yes. Because see, you get comfortable when you start to play, but you just need to take yourself. That's what I do with myself. I don't know whether it's going to work for others. I used to put myself under pressure. So that's helped me to focus more and come back to my rhythm. And when you're on the field, then you don't feel that pressure. Absolutely, you can check that match against England. When we were like 10 men down, I was like, okay, I can play. That time I never had that pressure. But I want to create that pressure before the match to prepare for this pressure.
श्री टोक्यो में मेडल जीता था 41 इयर्स बाद. उसके बाद पेरिस आपको पता था कि आपका लास्ट टूर्नामेंट होगा. तो दोनों मेडल में से आपका दिल के करीब कौन सा है और क्यों है?
That's Tokyo.
टोक्यो.
टोक्यो was like, जब तक हम लोगों ने सुना था कि ओलंपिक्स मेडलिस्ट हम लोग था, we Indian hockey got big, rich history of Olympic games, gold medals, silver medal, bronze medal, कभी हमारे हाथ में आया नहीं था. So when you when you tasted it for the first time, wow, that was a different moment. But this time, when that time we were like not sure about winning a medal. We always say that okay, top 6 or top 8, we are capable to be there. But to become a medalist was like a dream. So when I got that there was something really special. But this time, we had that hope that okay, we are going to win one. And when I got this, I feel like I was like bit disappointed. I was like, nahi yaar, gold hona chahiye tha. So the difference is there I was happy with this, but here I was like, okay, yeah, that was the feeling.
Can you just elaborate about your both the celebrations in Tokyo and Paris? You were sitting at the goal post.
Tokyo, it was like, that's, I don't know how it came. It's just came into my mind and I said, okay, I celebrate with the medal with that kind of a gesture sitting on the goal post. But here, once we done all these things, I thought, okay, for one last time, I want to sit on that goal post. And when I sat on the goal post, then everyone came and they bowed in front of me. I feel like, okay, I done something good. You know, I was telling Mona about the same thing. Somewhere I felt like, okay, Sachin Tendulkar, because after World Cup, players used to pick him up and they walked around. And here, I got the same opportunity. Harman picked me up and he walked. Then what else you want, right? Your captain is picking you up and walking. We are making a victory lap. Oh, that's a wonderful moment.
So why are you retiring? अभी तो आपका दाढ़ी में बाल भी सफेद नहीं हुआ.
Good question, sir. I got a very sweet advice from one of my coach. It was the last time Olympics. Okay, so I was talking about normally general casual talk with my coach. As I said, sir, I was thinking about retirement. So he said, I mean, Sreejesh, there is a concept about retirement. It's like when you are planning about retirement, people should ask why. They should not ask why not. And then that thing was there in my mind. And I thought, so when I planned about, okay, Sri, Olympics is going to be your last, just make it good. Then I feel like, okay, just play it like that way. But first few matches, I never believed myself. After first 2 matches, I felt like, Sri, maybe this is going to be a disaster. क्योंकि बहुत लोग हम लोग देखा है कि जो लास्ट टूर्नामेंट हमेशा बहुत गंदा गया है. तो मेरे दिमाग में आ गया क्योंकि द फर्स्ट गोल, अरे यार रात को 12 बजे भी बुला के मुझे वो फ्लिक मारेगा तो मैं किक मारता हुआ बॉल, बट आई कंसिडर गोल. एंड अगेंस्ट Argentina, it was going out and I was about to touch. I don't know how the balls got spin. बॉल बम्बी होके मेरे स्टिक का कर्व में लेके अंदर चले गए. I was like, अरे यार मेरा भी कैरियर ऐसे ख़त्म होने वाला है. I mean, it comes. See, somewhere हम लोग का भी दिमाग में आ जाता है negativity. Then the game started to bounce back. Okay, we started to play really good and we got it. Now, I'm so happy you asked why you are retiring. Then I think this is the right time to retire.
There is a question from another fan on Twitter. His name is Ankit Atri. He's saying, Sreejesh sir, congratulations on a fantastic career. My question is, there was not even a single field goal scored by the team in the quarterfinals, semi-final, bronze medal match. Did it cost us from winning the gold this time? ये आपने थोड़ा सा आंसर किया है पहले, लेकिन it's a good question.
As a field goal, huh? See, it's important. In hockey, goals are the deciding factor. So which team scores more, they wins. So you just need to score goals. I mean, on field or PCs.
So when you're looking back at this really remarkable career of yours, so you know what, I mean, I think you've given us a sense of what was the high point, but also what would be the lowest point of your playing career?
Oh, there are a lot, ma'am. 2006 half games, I lost to, we lost to Pakistan in the finals. So the first experience, first time I'm playing against them in the senior level. So that was in Sri Lanka, and the ground was like this, and this was my goal post, and this was the fence. So very close. एंड मुझे आई मीन तब तक मुझे कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था फैंस का इंट्रैक्शन का. पाकिस्तान इंडिया मैच, ओके यू आर वेरी गुड फोकसिंग, एंड बिफोर आई मीन वार्म अप शुरू नहीं हुआ उधर से गाली शुरू हो गया. एंड definitely Pakistan supporters were there and they started to abuse you like anything. And match शुरू होने से पहले तो डर लग जाता है. And then suddenly match started. I considered first goal between my legs. Yeah. बोलो ये लोग हंसने लग गया, फिर गाली देने लग गया. Then I realized, okay, this is not easy. International hockey is something different. But वो सोचते सेकंड गोल भी खा लिया. And bounce back. दूर की बात था, तीसरा गोल भी खा लिया, हम लोग मैच हार गया. सो दैट वाज लाइक ए बिग डीप कट इन माय हार्ट. और हम लोग किसी को जाके बोल नहीं सकते अरे गाली मिला इसलिए तो खेल नहीं पाया, क्योंकि तो सब बोले यार गाली तो हम लोग ग्राउंड में नॉर्मली देते हैं, आपस में तो देते रहता है. बट दैट वाज डिफरेंट. गेटिंग गालीज फ्रॉम समवन एल्स when you are not related to sports is like different. So I lost. So that was the first thing which hurt me a lot. Then the incident 2008, we didn't qualify for the Olympics. So I was there in the core group. I was not the first choice, second choice, third choice. I may be like fourth or fifth choice in that time. But I was part of that core group. I was playing in the juniors and I was attending the senior camp. That time that was really bad because all the questions comes like why we spend money on you people. Because that's a black day. We do have a very rich history. That's the worst part because we always go to history to showcase that we are really good. We are forgetting about what we are doing currently to develop this game. And then from there we started to wake up. We got the first foreign coach after that. Jose Brasa joined us in 2008. From there from the scratches we started to work hard. And as I mentioned, as a kid, getting the surname Olympian is a big thing. So after qualified for the Olympics itself, we started to celebrate. Okay, yaar, ab bolo Olympian ban gaya, abhi काफी है. And been to Olympic Games. Again, we lost all the matches. इससे भी बड़ा थप्पड़ कहाँ से मिल सकता है. So the excitement to become an Olympian gone. अब वापस आ गया. उधर तो पता चला कि ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, कोई कुछ बोलता नहीं था, ओलंपिक्स पे ले जब भूल जाता है. बाद इधर आके तो हम लोग को ऐसा था कि 5 दिन कहीं भी लेके जाओ तो सबसे पीछे बैठा देता था, फिर हंसता बसता था. हाँ आ गया हॉकी टीम, हाँ ठीक है, मज़ा ले लिया लंदन का, बस ख़त्म. सो दैट वाज लाइक रियली हर्टिंग, क्योंकि आप हार तो हार गया, बट हर एक जगह आपको ऐसे I mean literally yes, it's really bad. So that time it was really tough.
You spoke about the core group, and core group is about 35 players or so. What would your recommendation be to Hockey India on the composition of the core group, and what are the pros and cons of including young players in the core group at the last stage?
See, core group means a number of players for a certain years. So you keep them for long time. So the players started to perform better. They build up a team bonding. They understand each other really well, and they started to make they started to bond really well on the field, not off the field, but on the field. So automatically, without even communication, they understand each other. They play really well. So keeping 35 members or 40 members for such a long time, it's really good, so that the bonding will develop. Okay, there will be some up and downs. Few players may get injured, may totally goes down with their performance, so you can change them. But you cannot dramatically change a huge difference in the core group, because you are spending almost 4 years or 2 years in one player, and suddenly you are changing and getting your new player into the system, and he is like totally new. And when you are approaching for a bigger events, the other 10 guys might train for the last 4 years to reach here. One guy is taking 2 months to reach here. So the understanding may lag somewhere, or the mindset to approach the game may different for these two category players. So keeping the same group for a long time, it's really good. Finding out the talents, youngsters getting into the senior team is really good, because we can use them in the juniors. But you cannot directly take them to the seniors and keep on playing, which means you are not you are not valuing the other players, those who are spending a long time in the national camp. Yes.
The level of competition, the competitiveness among the seniors also goes down when they see.
Yes. See, somewhere Hockey India, Indian hockey team is not a comfort zone. It should be an uncomfortable zone, because If you are comfortable there, your growth will not happen. You stop there. But if there competition among ourselves, or the players are, keep fighting each other for their spot in the team, then automatically there will be improvement. So that's what we want. If I feel like I'm the best goalkeeper in the world and I'm not training it in a day, then it's like it's not good for the team. So I want somebody who push me hard, or I develop my mindset up like that to compete with me to improve myself.
So can we say that this is the most fearless bunch of players, because the core group was almost the same 11 players played in Tokyo. We are defeating Australia. We are winning matches after conceding early goals. So can we say that?
See, we cannot say that. There are a lot of difference in terms of hockey or opportunities. If you take about if we talk about 2000, that time, we play very less tournament against the top teams. Either we play Champions Trophy, we play World Cup. Just forget about the Asian Games because we are playing with the Asian countries. Other 1 or 2 test matches, then straight Olympics. So maybe 1 or 2 opportunities 4 years we get to play the top pressurized match. But nowadays the scenario totally changed. Now every player getting 16 matches in a year. That's Pro League. 16 top matches every year playing against these big teams. So that's a big thing why we are strong with our mind. But when I compare with the skills, I think the past era got a very good skill. They are really fast, fitter, they're speedy. The Andaj Bhai's clips and all, perfect. Jugraj Bhai, how he used to play.
Sri, you are starting a new innings as a coach of junior hockey. How excited are you and what's your game plan for that?
Excited नहीं, डर लग रहा है. सच में, it's a responsible position. But कब join करना है, क्या करना है, I haven't decided yet. क्योंकि मुझे एक break चाहिए. So I always believe that you should take time to transform yourself from a player to a coach. Because अभी सबके साथ होता है ये चीज़. मैं दूसरे गोलकीपर को देखकर मैं अपने आप से कंपेयर करने लग जाता हूँ. ठीक है, I could have done like this. Okay, मैं ऐसे किया होता, मैं ऐसे सेव करता हूँ, तू ये क्या कर रहा है? So being a coach, you can't do that. Coach means you are there to develop his skill, not compare your skill with him. So that I need to take that time first. Second thing, it's like, I want to convince myself that are you ready to take up? Because mentoring kids means you are the responsible person for the future. So are you capable to do that? Your mindset up. Okay, experience wise, yes, I am rich. I am richer than anyone in India now. Because from the first foreign coach till now, I trained under everyone. I trained under Indian coaches. I trained under, normal district level coaches. So I know that mentality of coaches, the work ethic of coaches. I work with coaches who come to a hockey field, sit, have chai, खेल यार कोई बात नहीं, तू मैच खेल. वैसे भी कोच के साथ काम किया हूँ जो सुबह डंडा पकड़ के भगाने वाला कोच के साथ काम किया. सो आई न्यू द both extreme. So I think I'm not really saying that okay, I'm not ready for the job, but still it's a scary part of me because मैं कभी किया नहीं हूँ. It's a new start, but I believe that okay, it's going to be good.
But are you saying it's not a done deal yet? You have not made up your mind to be the coach?
See, coaching is my passion. I wanted to become a coach. That was there with me always. But now that is the question. So now it's after retirement. It's depending on your parent, family. Talking with them. Are they okay with this? Now अब पहले जैसे नहीं हो ना. अब रिटायर हो गया. अभी तो बोल देगा जो बीवी का भी सुनना पड़ता है थोड़ा बहुत.
अब 20 साल पहले जब पहली बार दिल्ली आए होंगे, करीब 15-16 साल की उम्र में नेशनल ट्रायल के लिए, तो उस समय ज़्यादातर लोग यहाँ पे हिंदी और पंजाबी बोलने वाले रहे होंगे आपके जितने भी थे.
अभी भी हैं.
अभी भी उसमें डोमिनेंट वही हैं. तो हिंदी सीखने में कितना दिक्कत हुई और पहले कौन से शब्द थे जो शुरुआत में आपने सीखे जो अपने साथियों के साथ?
इसका एक चीज़ है सर, एक आंसर करने से पहले एक और चीज़ बताता हूँ मैं. Why this game is dominated by more North Indian peoples? It's not because they are talented. It's because they are comfortable in the camp. So अभी ना एग्जाम्पल अभी बता, अभी अपने क्वेश्चन में यही है. अभी मैं केरला से आके दिल्ली में कैंप कर रहा हूँ. मुझे हिंदी नहीं आता है, इंग्लिश नहीं आता है, मुझे मलयालम आता है. अब जो बोलते हैं मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत समझ में आता है.
Food is also different.
Exactly. And you are going to a group. You are not part of any group. किसी के साथ बात भी नहीं कर सकता है. But take an example of a Punjabi guy. He comes to the national camp. They will like 10 Punjabi people. So automatically he will mingle with them. And when the coach says something in Hindi, it's quite easy for him to understand. I take 2 minutes extra to understand. Okay, now whom you are going to train with? Nobody is ready to train with you. But they already accept him, they already adopt him, they will take care of him. So he get adapted with the system really fast and he will become part of the team. But this fellow still stay there and he will like, अरे यार मैं अभी क्या करूँ? Then he will get जो बीच में जो बच्चा वाला 2-3 लोग, then they will get into that small group and they will dominate group, and this small group 1 or 2 may make up into the team, rest they will go back. So for me, it's the best part is that in Kerala we start to learn Hindi from 5th standard. Until 10th, you get decent Hindi classes. So automatically you understand Hindi. But when you speak, you are not regularly speaking Hindi. So it was really tough for me to speak. But I started to understand everything. But unfortunately, in the sports field, MCBC is the first word you learn. Because with the good morning also BC comes or MC comes. So it's a normal thing. क्योंकि साउथ में हम लोग गाली देने के टाइम तो हम लोग सोचते रहे गाली दे रहे हैं, बट इधर तो गाली नहीं है. ए भाई कैसे हो, इसके मतलब ही तो वही है. तो it's a tough situation, but thank God I'm a goalkeeper. क्योंकि सच में क्योंकि मुझे किसी से बात करने की ज़रूरत नहीं था. तू हिट मार, मैं सेव कर रहा, मेरा काम हो गया. ना पास करने की ज़रूरत है, ना किसी से कुछ अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनाने की ज़रूरत है. आप हिंदी वाले हो, तमिल वाले हो, तू मार, मैं सेव कर रहा हूँ, बस खत्म.
Shri, in the Paris Olympics, the tagline for the Indian hockey team probably was, let's do it for Shri. So that's what, kept them going. You were the fulcrum, the guiding force around which the game revolved. Did you also lift your game, and you also saw other players lifting the game, walk that extra mile for you, entire tournament?
See, no, not because of that I lifted my game. I just want to play the game, that's it. And it's all a reason for the players. When you play a major event, you find all of reason to why do you want to play better. So this is one of the reason. And we did have one picture of that, one of that cartoon picture when I posted the last ride one. That post, we sticked it in our meeting room. And every meeting used to end up like that. Okay, this is going to be a last ride for someone. We just need to do it for him. That's it. So आपको पता होगा मिल्खा सिंह वाला मूवी में जो डायलॉग नहीं बोलता है, मैं और हरमन ने यही बोला है, भाई ये आपका आखिरी टूर्नामेंट है, खेलना भी वैसे चलो. So this is something we feel it. This can put you under pressure. This can gives you goosebumps or you can give you energy. So I think nothing matters for me during that time. I was like, just play your game.
So before the Olympics, you had a 3-day boot camp in Switzerland with Mike Horn, the adventurer. Could you talk us through about the experience there and how did it help?
I got a strict instruction to say nothing about that. But one thing which I want to say about that is like that boot camp helped us to get out of our comfort zone and find our comfort zone in all the difficult situations. That's it. But once my coach says, okay, I can elaborate much about that, then I will share.
So about the Vinesh Phogat incident, what do you feel about it? Do you think she deserves the silver? And also, what was the mood like in the camp at that point of time?
Okay, there are two views. One, being an athlete, yes. She deserved. Getting into the finals, they snatched it from here. She got one medal for sure, right? Either it's silver or gold. She got one medal. And the last day they are saying, no, you are not eligible and you are the last person. I cannot take it. She was stronger. if I was in her situation, I don't know what I would do. But she is like a real fighter. The next day, before the, I think the bronze medal match, I met her in the morning, and she was laughing. Bhai, good luck, yaar. Ab to diwaro, acha se khelo. And I felt it like she was hiding that soul pain with that smile. She was like really fighter. And the second part is different, because you are into Olympic Games, and the entire core groups knows what is happening there, and they should be ready for that. They should not give any chance to the federation, to the referees, to the organization committee to put their fingers against you. So it should be an a lesson for everyone. When you are preparing for that, you just need to stick with the rules and regulations. Look at us, Amit Rohidas, quarterfinals. The rule says that you cannot lift the stick like this. He lifted. It didn't cause anything to the England player, right? As the rule says, you cannot lift it. Intentionally, you are hitting someone over your shoulder. And it's red card. And what happened to us? We played a semi-final with 15 players, and we suffered. So the rules, why the rules? To make the game beautiful, controlled, or equal for everyone. Because the way she worked hard, dedicated, I mean, we know that what she been through last 1 year. And from there, she is coming back, qualifying for Olympics and getting into the finals. That is an answer for a lot of people.
Ideally, she should have competed in 53 kilograms.
See, sir, I'm technically not, I'm a hockey person. But, अरे आप इंडिया का नाम पे खेल रहे हो, आप कुछ भी गेम खेलो, I will support.
It's interesting that you met her before the bronze match, and she was supportive and
yes. I mean, that was like, I mean, I felt really bad for her, but it's a tough situation. There, आपको कभी लगता है कि यार मैं इसको थोड़ा ये कर दूँ या अपने मैच पे फोकस करो. But I went to her. I spoke with her. I said, no problem, yaar, we are with you. Don't worry. That's.
Sri, assembly elections are due in Kerala in 2026. I won't be surprised if we get feelers from political parties directly or indirectly. So 2 years from now, do you think your fourth hockey stick will be red color? Will it be saffron color? Will it be green, white, orange color, or no color at all?
No, I mean, politics is not my cup of tea. Never. I mean, I'm a team member, so I trust my team members, and I think something what we are lacking in politics. So
there will be no vacancy board?
For sure.
But if something is lacking in politics, maybe you can fill that.
No, sir, I'm not that material. I know that. Most of the times I say things on people's face, and maybe that hurts, and I don't know. I don't want to please anyone for my benefit. So,
Wow. Well, maybe politics needs people like you, but anyway.
But do you think that people like that can, in that system? Never. So, no, I'm good here. This is my world. Hockey is my family. I'll support them. My job, we got better job there. Win medals, more medals in Olympics. That's good. I can do that. Or I got a better job. Go back home, be with family. सुबह चाय पियो, काम पे चलो, शाम को आ जाओ, सब्जी खरीदो, आहा क्या लाइफ है, राइट? दैट्स आल्सो गुड. आपको भागने का ज़रूरत नहीं है, बच्चों को पीछे पड़ना नहीं है, प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं बनाना है, गेम प्लान्स नहीं बनाना है, आई मीन हज़ारों मैचेस नहीं देखना है, कुछ टेंशन नहीं है. शाम को एक कुछ मैच आएगा, बिग स्क्रीन में डाल दो, देख लो, बस बिंदास जिंदगी.
But by entering politics, you can save a lot of things, no?
He said he doesn't want to.
No, but save. I'm putting on save.
Yeah.
I don't know, sir. I mean, if I say it's a water bottle, if I'm not able to put that in a dustbin, what politician can do? It's a basic thing, right? हमारा कचरा इतना रास्ते पे पड़ा है, हमारे लोग नहीं बोल रहे और कल ही गवर्नमेंट को देगा यार ये कचरा इधर ही पड़ा है, तुम लोग कुछ कर ही ना रहे हो. So, as my view is like, I mean, I just wanted to become an example for people. That's it. I don't want to force people to change by the, to become something and say, sorry, nahi yaar, main politician ho gaya, chalo karo. No, I'm good.
In the team, the age difference between you and the other players is quite big, right? How were you able to have equality or parity with your team members? Because they would always look up to you as someone senior, so they have to be respectful.
Communication. So 2 ways of communication, sir. Serious communication, so you showcase them that, okay, you're the senior. And the fun part, showing them that you're open. You can come and talk. So make fun with them. And I will tell you, in 2004, I was in Chandigarh. So the senior team were there and Dilip Bhai was there. So this is the dining table. So I was eating. So I was the last one with the junior team. I was eating and the senior people came. And Dhanraj Bhai sat next to me. I mean, so not Dhanraj Bhai, Dilip Bhai sat next to me, sorry. And Bharat Chetri, he was the goalkeeper during that time. He came and sat next to me. So we knew each other, Bharat Bhai. Sri, you know him. So I was like this. Yes. Who is he? It's Dilip Bhai. उसका बायोडाटा पढ़ा है कभी? मैंने बोला नहीं भाई. अबे तेरा कितना कैंप हो गया? मैंने बोला भाई 15 कैंप. अरे दिलीप भाई तो 15 कैंप वैसे घर में बैठे बैठे निकाल दिया था. हाँ भाई पता है. So it was like really hard for me to look at him. I was like वो टाइम पे तो सीनियरिटी ऐसा था कि दिलीप तुर्की है, धनराज पिल्ले है, जुगराज उसके पहले था, वीरेंद्र स्कीना आ रहा है, इग्नेश तुर्की आ रहा है. सो इट वाज लाइक नेम्स. अब आपको लगे कि अरे यार क्या बताओ अभी ये लोग से कैसे बात करो, बात कर सकता है कि नहीं. बट अभी लड़के लोगों को पूछो श्री भाई है ना, अन्ना है, ठीक है. सो वी मेड दैट फैमिली थिंग इन अ बेटर वे. ऐसे नहीं है कि कोई भी आके कुछ भी करे, बट if they need anything, they are, I mean, we made a situation like they can come up and ask. If they feel like भाई मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, क्या करूँ, तू ये कर बेटा, बस. So that's how it is.
All the best in your new career.
Yeah, sure, sir.
You have done us proud.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much, sir.